Hey guys, what is going on? It's Slashie Main here, and I have something very important to tell you guys. Update 1.05 happened this Wednesday. Sorry I'm coming into it a little bit late, but they did add the English patch notes. So if you guys can hear this, they are each talking in English now, which I don't think anybody really thought they were going to do, because I don't believe they put English in One Justice 2, and they probably still haven't. So this is really exciting. They did it for all of them, and I think this sounds pretty good. The voice acting doesn't seem pretty bad. I was messing around with it for a few hours. And guess what? They even added Hawk already. Like, he came in on this Thursday, right after the day of the update to 1.05. And they also give you all of his outfits for free. Look, I'm going to show you guys in the PlayStation Store right now what it looks like. Here you go, guys. This is what the Hawk DLC is. It's DLC 1. It adds Hawk, and it also includes 10 color variants of Hawk's costume, which is all of his costumes that he has. You literally don't have to buy any, and this is free. But along with this, on the 11th, as you can tell, they added the cheerleader costume set, which I believe is for, should be all the girls. If you guys want to check this out, it's 10 different colors too. I'm pretty sure the colors are for everyone, but I do think it's rather expensive, $11. But let's just have a look at it real quick. You see, these things don't look bad. They actually look pretty good. They don't show the costumes for everybody, kind of go through the different colors on some characters. I think it looks good, considering they have them even for the villains. You know, everybody got some. Froppy's is looking nice too. Try and get the colors to sort of match with them. So they all look pretty cool, especially this one with an action shot. But besides these, when we go back to the game here, we can go into customization and then shop.
Time to buy!
Okay, as you can see here, I did customize Hawk a little bit, and there is a reason for that. I'll go into it just in a bit. As you can tell, we do have all of the costumes. This is obviously a lot more than 10, but it's just the variants, and I didn't have to buy any of them, because as you can tell, I only have 19 coins after buying the rest of the little bit of the outfit that he has on besides these. And each one of these actually has a different line he says whenever you put it on him. At least most of them do, and I'll explain in a bit. You still have to buy for the rest of these, but you do get some exclusive stuff besides that, I noticed. Or maybe it's because I didn't check my inventory, but I got a unique dragon's tail. I'm pretty sure that was there already, but then we got his voice lines over here. I bought some of them. I'll show you in here the ones that I haven't bought yet. Let's see if we can hear them.
When you think of birds, you think of wings.
Let's go to the next one.
I'll do my job. I'm a hero. Can't we be friends?
See, they sound pretty good. The voice acting is nice.
I guess it was too late for my full power. I admire your dedication. I don't even have time to rest my wings.
And then...
So, what's it like to be #1, Endeavor? I don't really care about social status or popularity ranking or anything like that. While we're here, can you show me the strength of the #1 pro hero?
Yeah, I love the drama talks. They're like pretty long. I think that's how they're supposed to be in English, but they also sound really good. See, I bought most of the special and attack ones because those are the main ones they're going to be saying half the time, because there's a lot more of them. Because let's see right here, if we go to the character customization, I'll show you the rest of the voice lines. Okay, let's go into the ones we said. This is the basic one right here for his appearance.
I promise to show you a world where heroes have free time. Let's get this cleaned up and hurry on to the next.
I'm just going to kind of go through all of them, the appearance, win, drama, attack, and special, so you guys can hear them all.
Mr. #1 with a lower approval ranking than me. Was that too fast? Hopefully, that's one less to worry about. Is it okay for #2 to win? What happened with the League of Villains and UA High after that? What's with that face? I don't think you're a carrier pigeon or anything. I said it before. I talked to you because you look like the kind of bird person who would join me. Dabi of the League of Villains. You've been involved in so many incidents, yet you are still so mysterious. You think you're good at using flames, right? Let's see you try and burn my feathers if you can!
This Dabi voice line is a lot more significant to people who especially try and do like lore videos, just because I'm pretty sure in the manga you guys have already seen if you've read it. Don't want to spoil it really, but I'm gonna talk about it for a small bit, so spoiler warning. Dabi does burn Hawk's wings. I'm not sure if they fell like completely off after that, but I do know he was hospitalized and couldn't fly for a while. I'm not sure if he can anymore, but that fight ended really badly for Hawk.
Maybe it's time to speed it up. This'll be a big one! Don't bite my head off. Was that too fast? I see right through you. That's actually hard to read. How do you feel now? I'll put on pressure with speed. Who is the fastest bird? You can't get anything past these eyes.
These voice lines sound pretty good. I especially like the voice acting for most of them. Obviously, ones like the laugh one are gonna be a bit off because it's harder to genuinely laugh on command, but I think they did decently. And I don't have too much of every item, as you can tell from the side right here on the left where it says my item list. But you do get every single costume, like I said. It says 10 variants, but you actually get all 20 costumes. Then with the arm ones, this is what I was talking about earlier. Look, if I were to switch to one of Bakugo's arm pieces, listen to what he says.
Time for the fastest speed.
Right? That's any of them.
Time for the fastest speed.
But if I were to switch to 99% of the items I have, you'll hear this.
Should we be safe? Should we be safe? Should we be safe?
And that voice line sounds like it's more so half cut. And it's repeated on basically all of these. The only one it doesn't get repeated on is Bakugo's.
Time for the fastest speed.
And let me see, I think there was one more. No, actually it wasn't even in this side. Yeah, it's only for the Bakugo's arm pieces that I've noticed. I don't have anything for, I think his name is White Shadow. You guys know who I'm talking about. But anyway, even his outfits have different ones. Look.
Time for the fastest speed.
And the open face version says the same thing. And the blue one.
Time for the fastest speed.
But if I were to put any one of these other ones, it's going to say the same thing as any other arm piece besides Bakugo's.
Should we be safe? Should we be safe? Should we be safe?
See, the only one that I've noticed that is unique out of every item, the face, head, no matter what it is this cute open face pink one right here. It is also different, I think, than the cute custom one.
And service is important.
Oh wait, no, they're actually the same. You see this?
And service is important.
These are the only two that say this. Unless I don't have the item, but those are the only two I have. And out of all of mine here, it's not too many, but it is a pretty decent variety, I want to say. And the colors don't really matter, but this is the only one. The iconic belt that actually has the same voice line as the Bakugo arm pieces. The rest of these say shouldn't be safe. And not sure if that has any meaning, my bad. But it's just interesting to me that I thought. Along with these, all these leg pieces.
Should we be safe?
Only one is Bakugo's explosive knee pads.
Time for the fastest speed.
They say that as well. And for the head pieces, it's either these ones that he's currently wearing, this type, that, or very surprisingly to me, which is why I say Dark Shadows, it's Todoroki's, Tokoyami's, my bad. It's Tokoyami's mask, my bad for saying Todoroki's. It's the only other one that works, and it says fast speed.
Time for the fastest speed.
Yeah, see? It's the only other one that says that.
Time for the fastest speed.
I haven't found any of these that say it. Oh no, my bad. Okay, out of the face mask, it's only
time for the fastest speed,
which I would assume would be Tokoyami's, just because of how his character is. that, or maybe this is supposed to. The only one is the beak mask.
Time for the fastest speed.
The rest of these say the same thing as 99% of the other items.
Should we be safe?
And it just sounds like it cuts that off most of the time.
Time for the fastest speed.
And I have 0 neck pieces that actually say anything different than shouldn't be safe. Out of all of these, none of them work. Like, obviously there's a lot more items, but I don't have them. So for 2 whole sections, mainly, I don't have any item that doesn't say anything else, which I thought was pretty interesting and just thought you guys should know with the examples and all, because I know some people are into that and it takes a while scrolling through each item to check, so I thought I would do it in case anyone else wanted to know about that too. Hopefully you guys don't mind that, or you guys can skip past this part. Okay, I didn't get any new mottos. I noticed that I was checking just in case because I didn't expect to get like all the outfits, so there was some surprising things in here besides what the DLC generally says. And if you go into just what the 1.05 update was meant for, it provided support data for downloadable character content. It's going to help you in order to play more fluidly along with the English voice option, like I said at the beginning. And it adjusted the game's balance. Not too sure on what it meant by that, but I want to assume, don't quote me on this, that it's to help balance out the character's damage, because sometimes in my fightings I would find that some characters do slightly more or are slightly relatively almost useless really, depending on what sort of attacks. Like Nomu, he doesn't have all of it. He's not bad, but he could be sort of adjusted like slightly. Okay, they also added data analytics settings in the options menu, as you can see right here. And if you're wondering what this does, as soon as you get back on My Hero after the Wednesday patch for 1.05, then this will show up at the very beginning. It's not going to say data analytics settings, but it will go ahead and say consent to data use. And then you're going to click accept or decline. You can decline and nothing bad will happen, as you can see towards the bottom right here. I went ahead and accepted. It's going to ask for like your, let me see, your IP address, your gameplay log, and gaming account ID. I know some people could think that's really information they don't want to share, especially your IP address. It's really personal for a lot of people. But they say they're going to use it to improve their game, and a lot of other companies always say they need that kind of stuff. Finally, they improved game stability, which goes towards, I'm assuming, the lag and the overall fluidity of the game when you are playing. Like, Hawk looks pretty smooth over here, and if they didn't add the support for downloadable characters, I'm pretty sure half the people I wouldn't even be able to play with. Because Hawk, even with me having the season pass, which has nothing to do with Hawk, he's free, but even with the season pass and all that, I still had to go to the PlayStation Store to personally download him. I didn't get a notification, at least that I saw, where it told me he was out. I had to go to the PlayStation Store and personally check. So after personally checking and downloading him, I restarted my game. Here he is, checked my items, and immediately started checking out everything with him. You can kind of see his feathers clipped through here on the back. Not too big of an issue. You can kind of expect that to happen considering he's brand new, plus his wings are kind of folded and have to move through each other a lot anyway. If you're wondering, guys, when you put on the actual wings for him, let me see where that goes. I'm pretty sure it's his body. They are super tiny. Do you see this?
Should we be safe?
They are small. And so if you want, you can have double wings like this. I wish they had like a smaller version of Hawk's wings that you could have instead of dragon wings. But that's perfectly fine either way. So it's pretty nice. So guys, hope you enjoyed. Remember to like and subscribe, comment down below anything you think about Hawk or the update, or maybe even the patch notes that came in 1.5. But remember to hit the notification bell as well so you can see all my future videos when it comes out and get notified when they actually do. Thank you guys for watching and hope you enjoyed the in-depth look into Hawk, the new character. Make sure to go download him if you haven't already. The support for downloadable characters should make it so you could play with him even if you haven't downloaded him yet. At least I'm assuming that was the main point in that. That being because it does not auto-download him. So besides that, we went a little bit extra, I'm thinking, into his voice lines, especially the 3 that changed with his costumes, these 3.
Should we be safe? Time for the fastest speed. And service is important.
Those 3 different voice lines, not sure too much of the importance of them, but I think it's overall cool that they actually added English. That's the most hyped part about this whole update that I could find. They didn't add any memos, at least not that I have already. I'm pretty sure they did add extra Hawk stuff. If you were to go into customize profile, I am pretty sure you will end up finding some stuff related to Hawk. I'm like 99% sure. And if I'm wrong, you can tell me down below. But till next time, hope everybody has a great day. And tomorrow I'll probably be making a whole separate video about all of Hawk's movesets. Obviously, I'm not going to be a full pro with him, but even in the tutorial thing, it tells you when you're training new characters, their buttons, and what kind of combos you can do. So I'll be able to show off all of those, and hopefully not look dumb doing it, so you guys can get a further look how to play Hawk. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some combos you guys can learn and try out, and maybe tell me about it if you feel like it. So that's all, even though I've said that twice already. I hope you guys get the point. So till next time, have a great day.